Hello guys, this is a review of my Casio WS-1500H. So this is basically a fishing gear watch with a moon phase. And I bought it as my first real tool watch, as a fishing accessory, because I started this fishing hobby in this year. And yeah, I thought it would be a great hobby, and I bought this watch in this lovely mud colorway, which is pretty nice. Absolutely love this color. So let's start the review with some dimensions. So the watch diameter is 50 millimeters across from button to button. It's 50 millimeters. The lag to lag is 55 millimeters. The thickness at its widest points is 16 millimeters, and the lag width is 18 millimeters. So yeah, here's the case back. The watch was made in China, and it has a 10 bar water resistance. So I brought here some of my other Casios for a size comparison. So the most comparable in size is this 46 millimeter DW290 Mission Impossible watch. This one is the most comparable, but as you can see, it's smaller watch, and it wears smaller also. So what else? I brought here this Yamagata special classic square G-Shock, and it's even dwarfed by this WS-1500. This one is so much bigger. And of course, my smallest Casio, the MQ-24. Yeah, with a huge size difference. This one is the size of the WS-1500's LCD. So it's 35 millimeters across. It's the same size as this LCD. Yeah, absolute crazy. Okay guys, so I also brought here a little note, so I have to cheat in this review. So to show you the correct fish activity, first of all you have to set the UTC differential and the longitude. And how you can set it: in the main home screen you can long press the adjust button, so you can set the time, also the how many seconds the light will glow up. You can also set it here, and the daylight saving times. But you can press it again, and you can basically set your UTC differential, so the difference between your home time and the Greenwich time. And also you can set your longitude here. And if you don't know your datas, so your longitude, you can use this manual, and in the last page there is this chart with the UTC differentials. I couldn't find Budapest or some Hungarian data here, so I have to search for it in the interwebs. So here is the closest thing is Vienna, and you can set your standard time and DST time, but you have to search for your correct longitude if you cannot find here, but hopefully you will find it here. So I set it to the longitude of Budapest, Hungary. Which is 19 degrees east, as you can see. So the watch main function is the fishing gear and the moon phase, and there is the search mode where you can find your fish activity, so you can set it to different dates, and there are two ways to set it. So the easiest way is you can press the adjust button. You can see the moon age here, and if you want to check the fish activity, for example tomorrow, you can advance the date here, and when you have the correct date, you push the adjust button again, and now you can see the fish activity for that day. You can advance the time here and see the activity, and the watch will also show you the which mode it is, so you can search here for the correct time for fishing. There is another way which is not that simple. So you want another date here, sorry, not here. So for example, you want to check different years or different months. You can long press the adjust button and set the date here. So for example, May. Yeah, May the 4th, for example. May the force be with you. So press the adjust button again. Here is your date. And press the adjust button again and check the correct time for that day. Okay, so the watch has other functions. So it has stopwatch and the timer with pretty cool animations, as you can see. And also the analog clock, you can see. It's pretty nice. Hope it's visible in the camera. And here's the timer. Yeah, pretty crazy animations here. And finally the dual time function. So this watch, if you use some of the functions, you have to scroll through the whole menu after you use that function, not jump into the main home screen here. So you have to scroll all the functions. Okay, so the last function is the dual time function, and this function has a major flaw. It's a faulty dual time, because it only displays 12 hours. So let's see it. So yeah, here's I want to advance the time, and as you can see, yeah, 9, 10, 11, and back to 0. So you can only use it in 12-hour increments, so it's completely useless. You cannot use this function correctly. But of course, in an ideal situation, you have lots of other watches and Casios with better dual time functions, so you don't so you can rely only this watch if you want a dual time function. But yes, so this is a faulty dual time here. Okay, so which are the positives of this watch? So let's see the positives. So basically the fishing and the moon phase functions are the main positives here. The main reason I bought this watch. The other thing is it's pretty nice looking. I love this mud colorway. unless I lose it somewhere in the riverside, because it's probably it will be hard to find in the mud. This matte colored watch. So I absolutely love the tinted LCDs here, these LCD sections. So the moon is yellow, as you can see. The fish is blue. Absolutely love it. The LCD readability is pretty nice. You can see large digits, and yeah, if I have to compare it to the DW290, the difference speaks itself. As you can see, this one is a huge watch with small digits. This one is also a huge watch, but this large digits everywhere. So it's pretty visible. The backlight is this amber color backlight. It's pretty effective, and you can set it to 3 seconds after glow. And I also love the big buttons. So even if you wear some glove or fishing glove, so for example use feeder technique, and you have to wear those fishing gloves, so it's also pretty easy to press these buttons in glove. Okay, and yeah, so it has a 10-year battery life, as you can see advertised on the watch. Yeah, so basically a lot of Casios have this 10-year battery life, even those watches with without even mentioning somewhere on the face. So basically these G-Shocks at least 5-7 years battery life they have. But yeah, there it is, 10-year battery life. Also the 100 meters of water resistance is pretty useful. For example, swim with this watch, and it's no problem if you fishing and somehow you drown your watch in the water. It's no big problem. So yeah, these are the positives. And before I mention some negatives, I almost forgot the alarm function. So this one has 3 alarms. You can set for different dates. So use it as a reminder which day is a great fishing day. So you can set it here. So 3 alarms are the signal, and you can also set a snooze alarm here. So yeah, pretty useful functions. So I almost forgot it. Okay, so let's get back to the negatives of the watch. So the wearability is compromised because it's a big size. Also forgot to do a wrist check with this watch. So let's put it on. How it looks like on my 6.7-inch wrist. Here it is. It's basically, it's not that bad looking. I can easily get away with this watch, with this size. Yeah, it's pretty strange feeling, and you also have the feeling that this one is my clown watch, and I not wear it very often. So here is the wearability experience, and the other negatives is the obviously the plastic window is not that scratch resistant, and of course the faulty dual time function is one of the main negatives of this watch. But who use it for the dual time function, honestly? So okay, so there are some bonus features here. So first let's see the test screen mode. You can push these 3 buttons, and here it is, the test screen mode. It's pretty beautiful, I think. There is some module number, but yeah, it's basically a different number here. Maybe this one is for the other watch, the tide graph version of this watch, tide graph moon phase version. Yeah, and the other bonus feature is the sound test mode. So in alarm mode, you can press the search button. So yeah, these are the functions. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this watch. Not use it that often, and if whenever I want to go to fishing, I always use the search function for the ideal fishing day. But obviously, it's a tiny factor in this fishing hobby. So the moon and the tide is not that important. More important is the gear you use, and your knowledge. Know which fish you want to catch. So yeah, these are more important things than this function, but it's always good to know, according to the science or according to the tide or the moon, which day is possibly an active fishing day. So yeah, and I almost forgot, the watch came in this pretty nice tin metal box. looks like some similar box the G-Shocks came in. So I basically use this box to store my 5000R. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So okay guys, pretty long review, but thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.